Well, obviously, if you're proposing that the ancient Egyptians used machine tools to produce some artifacts, and there is clear evidence that they did, it does pose the question, where's the infrastructure? And indeed, it's a very legitimate question that needs to be answered. Depending on the period of time between when these artifacts were produced and today would determine the period of time in which artifacts or machinery could decompose or return to the elements. The other question is, where are the power plants? What power system were they using to power this equipment? And if you look at our power systems, you will see cooling towers, smokestacks, huge buildings, dome buildings with nuclear systems inside, large rectangular buildings with turbines and coal generation or coal power power plants. When we look into prehistory and we say, where are the power plants? Is it reasonable to expect the ancients to have the same systems, the same kind of power plants that we are using today? I think it's entirely possible. In fact, it's probable that their technology developed along an entirely different line. And so when we look into prehistory and we ask the question, where are the power plants? I think we have to look for artifacts that are just a little different than what we're used to. In this case, in answering the question, which is a very, very long, and I need to change that one.
Okay, one tighter then.
Okay.
Ready? Look at Doug.
Okay. In this case, when looking at a puzzle that has plagued people for centuries, that puzzle is a question that asks, what were the true purposes for the pyramids of Egypt? Specifically the Great Pyramid, which has been studied by many, many people who have expressed a disenchantment with the official theory for its use and really have asked, what is it for? What is it truly for? The theory that I propose in a book that is going to be published next year is that the Great Pyramid was actually the power plant. It's a study of the internal design of the pyramid, so the residual substances, some of the selection of material, and it actually describes how this power system worked.
Okay,
And then,
maybe you should tell us at least the name of the book.
okay, and I'll reach further
Right.
in. Okay. The name of the book is entitled The Giza Power Plant, and it's Unlocking the Secret of Ancient Technology, and it will be published by Bear & Company in July of 1998.
Okay, let's do that again because you looked at me.
Sorry.
Okay, ready? All right, just a minute. Ready? Okay, look at the magazine.
Okay.
Roll.
The name of the book is The Giza Power Plant, Unlocking the Secrets of Ancient Technology, and it's published by Bear & Company, and it should be out sometime next July.
Okay, now, number 9. How does carbon-14 dating fit into your scenario? Ready? Action.
I think if you look at the reasons advanced civilizations become extinct, we have to consider that one of those reasons could be that they misused technology. Our own civilization is capable of doing so. The elevation of carbon-14 in the atmosphere over 10,000 years ago certainly would indicate that perhaps they had misused nuclear energy, and the discharge of excessive amount of neutrons in the atmosphere would create an excessive level of carbon-14. I think if we also look at other areas of the planet, we see some evidence that perhaps there had been nuclear explosions in prehistory. If we read some of the ancient scriptures. The Mahabharata describes in great detail a nuclear war between two opposing armies, where